In July 2026, the Department of War released a fourth tranche of records under the Pursue system, following a presidential directive to identify and unseal government files related to unidentified aerial phenomena. For decades, unmarked Boeing 737s featuring a single red stripe have operated out of Las Vegas, quietly shuttling thousands of anonymous contractors to a restricted zone in the Nevada desert. Area 51 is an active military testing ground. Since 1955, the government has utilized the public's fixation on aliens to camouflage its real aerospace breakthroughs from foreign and domestic eyes. The origin of this strategy dates back to the early Cold War. In 1955, American intelligence needed a secure location to develop high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft, far from standard military installations and Soviet surveillance. CIA officials and Lockheed engineer Pelle Johnson selected a remote salt flat known as Groom Lake, bypassing typical Air Force oversight to guarantee total operational secrecy. By removing the site from standard military jurisdiction, the CIA created a deep informational vacuum. Without official explanations for the activities there, the public began to fill the silence with its own mythology. The first major test at Groom Lake involved Project Aquatone, the development of the Lockheed U-2 spy plane. In the mid-1950s, this aircraft had possessed a physical capability that civilian observers could not account for. While airliners peaked around 20,000 feet, the U-2 was cruising above 60,000 feet. At dawn and dusk, the U-2's silver fuselage reflected the sun's rays, while planes at lower altitudes remained in the Earth's shadow. To pilots looking up from the darkness, the U-2 appeared as a brilliant, fiery object. These encounters triggered a massive surge in UFO reports from civilian pilots, who believed they were seeing hovering extraterrestrial craft. Air Force investigators cross-referenced these sighting logs with the classified flight schedules at Groom Lake, confirming a direct correlation. Internally, Project Blue Book attributed more than half of all regional UFO reports to the testing of the U-2 and other secret reconnaissance programs. CIA records show the agency viewed these sightings as a bonus, a distraction they actively fed to the public to shield the aircraft's true capabilities from Soviet intelligence. This strategy transformed a potential security leak into a successful cover story, allowing the military to test its most sensitive hardware under the guise of an alien visitation. As the base expanded, engineers focused on faster aircraft like the A-12 Oxcart, designed to penetrate Soviet airspace at speeds exceeding Mach 3. By the 1970s, the technological priority shifted from simply flying faster to evading radar detection entirely. This led to the F-117 Nighthawk, an aircraft with a jagged, faceted exterior engineered to scatter radar waves. During these evaluations, Air Force personnel staged hoaxes involving anomalous lights to redirect the attention of observers away from the aircraft's radar-evading design. The cultural fascination reached its peak in 1989, when physicist Bob Lazar detailed his purported work on extraterrestrial flying discs at a facility just south of Groom Lake. By refusing to correct the record and occasionally fabricating anomalies of their own, the military ensured that their own technological breakthroughs were consistently credited to visitors from other worlds. It took until 2013 for the CIA to formally declassify the existence of Area 51, confirming its history as a testing site for high-altitude reconnaissance. This opacity also provided a legal shield against the human cost of the facility's operations. In the 1990s, workers filed lawsuits alleging they were exposed to hazardous waste from the open-pit burning of aircraft coatings. Those lawsuits were blocked when President Bill Clinton issued a national security exemption, preventing any disclosure to the public or the courts. Satellite imagery confirms that Area 51 is still expanding, with massive new hangars and intense perimeter surveillance keeping the site isolated from the outside world. Even as the Pursue system declassifies older cases, the true nature of modern testing, from drone swarms to hypersonic vehicles, remains unknown. The extraterrestrial narrative ensures that even when the public looks directly at the base, the military's actual breakthroughs remain effectively invisible.